Hello Taurus, welcome to ArcanaUniverse. This is going to be your April 2024 energy forecast reading. Let's get started. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Please remember this is a general reading, so only take what resonates. We do have cross watchers, so roles can be reversed, but you will know if this is your story. You know what? We'll tap into your recent past, present, and future energies just to see, what we're dealing with. Okay. All right. So I see here in your recent past, there was some truth that surfaced. It was regarding your work and your finances. So it may have been that some of you had money coming in, something that you've been working really hard for, or you've been patiently waiting for. It finally came through. I see some of your schedules have been finalized with the one that you really been wanting, or more money came in. You may have gotten some sort of raise or promotion, or just more recognition in a sense. And this has been something that you've been waiting for a while now, and it looks to me like it finally came through. But this is definitely something that you've been waiting a long time for. And I see here that in your current energy, some of you may be out of town, some of you may have been traveling. And I see that there's a lot of people around you. Perhaps there may have been some sort of get together, meeting, or a conference of some sort where all of the head, the leaders of the groups came together, and it's kind of I don't want to say battle of the egos, but it's everybody who came, everybody who showed up is somewhat doing well in they're an expertise and an expert. And you guys all kind of came together because there's a lot of passion regarding whatever you're really good at, and I think there's some level of that you had to figure out this community, or this get together was so that a new leader or a new lead or something like that was supposed to be chosen. So there may have been some sort of election kind of energy is what I'm picking up. But a lot of people obviously wanted the lead role. I'm getting the word president, so maybe you were applying for the president of your division, or your whatever work or career you do. I just kind of feel there was this get together where everybody just had to bring in their A game, and there was some level of recognition that was the main theme of this get together. And I see here in your future energies, there was some sort of communication that had happened regarding somebody here that just kind of felt like they knew what they were doing. You didn't necessarily agree with everything this person had to say. The person that I'm picking up is somebody who's very independent, is kind of good with money, or is the type to be a saver, or the saving type. And there's some level of sadness, because I feel this person, you just notice that there's a lot of blockages that this person has, but somebody is like, and a part of you wants to help, but somebody is like stopping you from helping them. And you just notice that like this person is kind of like sad, or like they're, maybe perhaps they used to be like thriving, but they're going through a difficult time. And a part of you wants to help, but you can't, because you feel like somebody, if you're in a committed connection, or if somebody else is kind of like relying on you for financial help, or if you have dependents, etc., they want you to kind of like focus on their connection with you and the family and stuff like that. So all you really can do, I see here in like in the future energies, is that you can just be a means of just being like a moral support. Like, I think even you just say like you can do it, I believe in you, it's just things, stuff like that is going to be very beneficial, and it might even inspire somebody to do better, or to hold on, or to hang on, and to strive. And okay, anything else for Aries? I mean, not Aries, like Aries season, because April, when I think of April, is the start of Aries season. So anything else for April? Some of you are going to go through a heartbreak. What's the heartbreak regarding? There is this like headache, or like uncertainty, stress over finances. I think somebody here that you really adore, that you really want to give back, they're going through a very difficult time, and it's just kind of like it pains. It pains you to kind of like watch them kind of like struggle and stuff like that. But it's like, what can you do? I think it may be a family member that's been going through a hard time, and you just want to give back and all of that. But I just kind of see you being like a moral support. Okay, so what else? There may be an opportunity to like kind of like work together, or like do some like teamwork kind of thing. But I just kind of get this feeling like your finances are tied. Your finances are tied. Oh, why? Yeah, somebody is holding on. Somebody like in your life, getting a strong feminine energy. Like a feminine energy is holding on to the finances, and so they're not real. They like, even though it's your money, you just kind of feel like you can't really spend your own money, and you have to be very mindful. And like, obviously it's because you care about this other person that you let them have this control. But yeah, I just kind of feel like it's when it comes to your finances, you weren't able to just spend freely. I mean, the upside to that is that at least you're saving, at least you're saving. Okay, any final messages for Taurus? Self. Okay, so your higher self would like to have a little chat with you. Okay. What does Taurus need to know? Okay, so this strong feminine energy is coming through again. They may be a fire sign, they don't have to be, but it's like they have a lot of like fire in their chart. So it may be somebody in your family, like a family member, or you're in a romantic connection with, or like it could even be a mother. But I just feel like, yeah, your finances are kind of tight, and I see here you want to be more active, you want to be more giving when it comes to like giving back and all of that. But this person is very like just holding on to the finances, and yourself is trying to say, hey, you're in this place in your life where you feel very confident, and you feel like you have it all when it comes to your finances, your romance, but just I just kind of get this feeling like somebody's controlling you. So just be mindful. You know, they know their boundaries and that you are still able to be free in a sense.